Hello everybody and welcome your faces back to another crypto jet video where today we're going to be talking about BTT or Bittorrent. Now let's get right into it without saying too much about anything else except for if you like the video, tell me that you like it by actually liking it. So the first thing that I can see is a zone of massive support which acted as resistance in the past. It's sort of being broken down from, but it is not really that important of a zone in my opinion. It is really not the cleanest chart that I've seen to date. Sometimes when I'm reviewing these coins, I really despise it because there's simply not a lot that you can draw on the charts, and then there's not a lot of information that you can take from it. Now, one piece of information that we can take from it is actually there's a few pieces of information, so I'll show you all of that right now. The first thing that we can see is that there is an oversold indicator in the RSI is showing us that. So at some point we're gonna see an RSI divergence, meaning that the RSI is going upwards while the price is going downwards, which will mean that the price will actually reverse very soon. So this is not true in 100% of the cases, but most of the time it works as a confirmation, at least for me and at least in the Forex markets. Now, of course in crypto markets as well, but a lot of these things don't really work that well in crypto because it's a lot more based on speculation rather than actual movements in economies in the world, right? Like the Forex market is, the foreign exchange market, right? So another thing that I can see is this downtrend line. I very much doubt that this coin is going to keep going up before we break through this downtrend line. So I'm expecting to see some sort of consolidation right about here before we break out, do a retest, and then go into the next zone of significant resistance, which I can find, I would say somewhere about here. So we've had a touch before, spike, just the most touches that you can possibly get. And this area right here would be a ripe area for another consolidation like it was happening before. We can see a very small volume these days, right? Over here you can see huge wicks, huge movements each and every day, right? And down here you see very small wicks because not a lot of people are trading this coin. So once the volume catches, just like today we've seen this huge bearish candle, just like volume is catching to the downside, volume can actually catch towards the upside as well, which is when you can see moves such as these, which is what could happen to BTT sometime in the future. Remember, Bittorrent is everybody knows what it is. It's a pirating website. It was actually the first decentralized program on the internet because it allowed people to share files in a decentralized way, so a peer-to-peer way. So I can post something online and somebody can download it directly from my internet power. And it's a very unique concept. Justin Sun from the Tron network, he's the CEO of that as well. He founded it, and he decided to buy this BitTorrent token for about $200 million. And I admire his investment into this because, as I said, it's the first decentralized network out there, and it had nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. So it is basically a perfect match. And I can see this token going up in the future, definitely. One last thing, we can see that the price actually dipped a little bit down below the 200 period moving average, which I wouldn't take this as a sign of anything. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see somewhat of a slowing down in a bearish momentum. So we can see the price going a little bit steeper and then a little bit less steep. We can see that even more clearly if we go into the hourly chart. So potentially this could be somewhat of a price floor level, and potentially we might start making higher highs and higher lows from this particular level. So let's say we can hit it once again, grab some liquidity down here, and then potentially start creating higher highs and higher lows. Now that would be it for BitTorrent. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Show me some love down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.